Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like to share how I prepare a natural herbal feed mix for my Capon chickens using plants and vegetables that are readily available in my garden, combined with garlic and probiotics. Throughout my journey of raising capons, I've always believed that a healthy flock starts with a balanced diet. Besides their regular feed, I like to add fresh greens and natural ingredients whenever possible. These simple ingredients are easy to find, inexpensive, and can help make the chicken's daily diet more varied and enjoyable. The two vegetables I use most often are amaranth greens and sweet potato vines. Both are easy to grow quickly, and can be harvested throughout most of the year. Each morning, I usually walk around the garden and harvest a small amount of fresh greens. After collecting them, I wash them thoroughly to remove any dirt or dust, then let them drain before chopping them into small pieces. Amaranth is one of my favorite plants to include in the feed mix. It is soft, easy for the chickens to eat, and my flock seems to enjoy it very much. Adding fresh greens like this helps create a more diverse diet instead of relying only on commercial feed or grains. Sweet potato vines are another common ingredient in my garden. They grow vigorously and can be harvested repeatedly. The young shoots are especially popular with the chickens, and they usually finish them quickly once mixed into their feed. In addition to these two main plants, I occasionally include other safe garden greens that are available at the time. My goal is simply to provide more variety in the flock's daily diet while making good use of the natural resources around my home. After preparing the greens, I add garlic to the mixture. Garlic has been a regular part of my chicken care routine for quite some time. I peel the garlic, crush or finely chop it, and then let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before mixing it into the feed. This simple preparation has become part of my routine whenever I prepare feed supplements for the flock. One thing I appreciate about garlic is how easy it is to prepare. Just a few cloves can be enough for a large group of chickens. Its distinctive aroma blends well with the feed and adds another natural ingredient to the mix. The third component that I regularly use is probiotics. From my experience, a healthy digestive system plays an important role in the overall well-being of a flock. When chickens digest their feed efficiently, they are better able to utilize the nutrients provided in their daily diet. For this reason, I add probiotics periodically as part of my feeding program. Depending on the product I'm using, I always follow the manufacturer's recommended instructions. My preparation process is quite simple. First, I mix the chopped amaranth greens and sweet potato vines with the day's feed ration. Then I add the prepared garlic. Finally, I include the probiotics and thoroughly mix everything together. Once the mixture is ready, it is offered to the chickens as part of their daily feeding routine. I do not use this mixture every single day. Instead, I provide it periodically to help maintain a balanced and varied diet. For me, consistency is more important than quantity. Rather than using large amounts, I focus on using these ingredients regularly and in reasonable proportions. This approach helps create a stable feeding routine for the flock. Beyond nutrition, I also pay close attention to the chicken's living environment. The coop is kept clean, dry, and well ventilated. Feeders and waterers are cleaned regularly, and the bedding is replaced when necessary to help reduce moisture and unpleasant odors. In my experience, even the best feed program works better when combined with a clean and comfortable environment. During seasonal transitions, humid mornings, or periods of changing weather, I pay even closer attention to the flock. These are times when environmental conditions can place additional stress on chickens. Every day, I observe how they eat, move around, and interact with one another. Small changes in behavior often provide valuable information about the overall condition of the flock and help guide my daily management decisions. One of the things I enjoy most about this approach is the opportunity to make use of plants that are already growing in my garden. With just a little time each day, I can prepare fresh greens and natural supplements for my chickens. Not only does this help reduce feeding costs, but it also gives me peace of mind knowing exactly where these ingredients come from. To this day, I continue using amaranth greens, sweet potato vines, garlic, and probiotics as part of my regular capon care routine. It has become a familiar and enjoyable part of daily life on my farm. Every morning, harvesting fresh greens, preparing feed, and watching the chickens gather around to eat brings a simple sense of satisfaction. From the time they are young chicks until they become mature capons, each stage of their growth is rewarding to watch. The simple daily tasks of preparing feed, caring for the coop, and observing the flock all contribute to a meaningful and enjoyable chicken raising journey. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If you enjoy following my capon raising journey, please subscribe to the channel and join me as I continue sharing the experience of raising and caring for these birds from a young age all the way to maturity. See you in the next video.